See, we talked about the monumental signing that Jackson State had, but Mississippi Valley State said, mate, we ain't got the number one recruit coming out of high school in all of the nation. We ain't got that. They said we got some. We got a number one at something.
Yeah.
And they got the number one JUCO quarterback coming into their program. Jamari Jones, number one JUCO quarterback coming out of Powerhouse, East Mississippi Community College. Coach Dancy say, try and do something.
Yeah.
Try and do something. So, T, what do you think this says about your famous quote, price going up?
Price going up, man. Great signing for Mississippi Valley State. This kid could potentially be their most decorated talent in a few years. He went to Northwest Rankin High, so he's from the area. But last year, according to the East Mississippi website, he had threw for 2,100 yards, 2,153, 27 touchdowns. He played 10 games. They were 9-0 before they played Hines in a battle in the Mississippi JUCO tournament, and they lost to Hines 42-41. And but they were the number one team in the state. I believe it was in the state.
And we know now from that show they had on Netflix.
Chance U. Yeah.
That football gets contentious.
Yeah.
In Mississippi. Mississippi Community College football is some of the best football, JUCO football in the entire country.
Oh yeah, man, no doubt. They always sending kids to other places, as long as they got their grades. They're ready to go.
What was that lady? The white lady who became famous.
Yeah, she was she was the academic advisor or whatever she was.
Yeah,
she was the one trying to get them boys pencils, and
she done moved on.
She went to another spot. I can't remember what it was now, but yeah, she came up off the show a little bit. But this is a really good signing for Valley. I mean, this kid here, looking at some highlights, he's a pretty thick frame kid, and he's a dual threat guy. He's 6'3", 210, so that's a pretty solid kid coming into Valley. And then with young man Caleb Johnson, I believe, the running back, I believe that's Caleb Johnson, all SWAC performer. They building on something down there, and Dancy's trying to, change some things and change the culture down there. And we'll just see. I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, if you want to just go back and kind of highlight, they were tough against Jackson State. The cream of the class. They played very hard. They make games nasty. That's what Valley.
They played above their record. They played above their record.
Oh yeah, and they make games hard. He pulls in a few more kids just to bolster things, and Dancy can coach, obviously. It'd be great for the SWAC. It'd be great to have games that are competitive, and you see the talent on the field both ways, and you see back and forth, so whatever, because every game ain't gonna be sweet. Kids are gonna come in ready to play. So I thought this was a really good signing. I mean, just based on what I've seen, looking at the highlights, this kid could be a problem. He could be a problem.
Well, I'm gonna make some folks mad. I'm gonna make two fan bases mad.
All right.
When I should be making at least one happy.
Okay.
When I saw this, I said to myself, Coach Dancy is showing that he's the guy to take over when Prime leaves Jackson State.
Right.
Not if Prime leaves, but when. We
still on win, huh?
Still on win. And see, that's the part that's going to piss off the Jackson State fan base. Okay? Mm-hmm. But when we alluded to it on another segment, we talked about him being on J. Will and Max and Keyshawn, whatever. I don't know the order of the damn show.
Yeah, KJM, Keyshawn J and Max.
He on that show, and they asked him, basically, is it hard? Does getting this #1 recruit make it harder for you to lead Jack State? Initially, he danced around the question. He prime time, high stepped around the question. But then somebody else kind of doubled down on it. Man, he was like, basically, these other schools, if they want to get him, they're going to have what he like. They're going to have to be about the kids and all that kind of stuff. And then he let it be known that, hey, you can't get me with the money, because you give me some money don't change my lifestyle. But it will change my coaches' lifestyle.
Okay.
It would help my coaches.
Okay.
So that wasn't that answer wasn't I'm a lifer here. God has shown me my purpose. God has shown me what I need to be doing. You see the change I'm creating right here. I ain't got no reason. That wasn't that answer. Okay.
Right.
So that tells me, hey, we gotta have somebody that keep this motherfucker rolling, dog. And Coach Dancy pulling in this up there at Valley. Okay, it ain't the #1 recruit in the country. Okay, cool. And it seemed like that boy idolized Prime. Like the Travis Hunter. Seemed like, and that makes sense. You a cornerback / wide receiver, Prime, cornerback, played some wide receiver. I remember him famously catching the ball for your 49ers in the playoffs, if not the Super Bowl.
I think it was Super
Bowl. Yeah, I thought so.
Super Bowl. Yeah, it was Super Bowl.
Okay, so maybe the kids ain't gonna idolize Coach Dancy, but Coach Dancy is from Jackson State, so maybe we will have a Buddy Pugh type of thing going on. Well, you know what I'm saying? He want to be a lifer. He want to do it for his alma mater, and he can keep this recruiting pipeline going that Prime and got started. That's what I got to thinking. And so the Valley folks that might have clicked on this video gonna be pissed because they saying, we got us somebody that got us starting to move in the right direction. This man trying to talk about he gonna leave. And then the Jack State folk gonna be mad because I'm saying
Prime gone. Prime be gone 2 years. Book it. Book it. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Book it.
I can't make nobody happy again. Hey, but I'm just keeping it 100. And I'm just trying to see down the road. Yeah, but shout out to Valley, man. Shout out to Coach Dancy on the signing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a great sign.
That's a good sign.
Great sign.
Damn good sign. Damn good sign. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody in the SWAC keeps it up. I just hope the Jack State on top. You know what I'm saying? Hope everything rises up. My brother Tim D. Jacobs said the price went up throughout the SWAC. We need the price to go all the way up and beat the fucking MEAC. Need to beat the MEAC.
That's tough. They tough. They tough up there now.
This is getting outrageous. We're going to do a deep dive. And I got to do a deep dive on this.
I think the only one in the Celebration Bowl from the SWAC has been Grambling. Once, if I'm not mistaken.
They only got one. SWAC only got one.
Yeah. And you got to go up there and handle your business, man.
So the price that went up in the SWAC, but the price need to go up across the board, shit. Because them boys there, they claim they running. So, but shout out to Valley, shout out to Coach Dancy, America chime in, tell us what y'all think about Valley signing #1 JUCO quarterback. Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.